Here we have for sale our 2015 on a 15 plate Volkswagen Transporter T5. This is the T30, meaning it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. And this is the short wheelbase Highline Kombi van, meaning it's got seats in the back, and the Highline is the spec level. This one has got the 2-litre TDI engine with 140 brake horsepower, and that's accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Highline. There's a few elements on this particular van which have been added after factory. So we'll talk you through those as well. Some really nice options on this particular van. We'll also talk you through the condition, ownership and service history of this particular example as well, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. This colour, indium grey metallic, a fantastic colour. They've continued this on Volkswagens for a number of years. One of my personal favourites. I think it goes really well with body styling and on lots of different configurations of Transporter. So starting here at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with a rear glazed tailgate. What I mean by that, a tailgate is one door which opens up like so, glazed meaning that it has got the rear window, and of course you can see here we've got the rear wiper there as well. In terms of condition here at the rear of the vehicle, it's very, very difficult to fault. You'll see that very much throughout the theme of this particular vehicle. It is in fantastic condition throughout for its age. Being very critical, very small little mark just there. There's no marks there, it's just a little bit of dust. Condition of the rear bumper, all looking very nice indeed as well. Integrated rear parking sensors. It comes as standard on a Highline, and you also get colour-coded bumpers as well as standard on a Highline. If we open up the rear tailgate, we can have a look at the load space in the back of this particular Kombi, and the first thing you'll see is that this one has got a bulkhead. Of course, the bulkhead can be removed if you want to, but some people like it to give that separation between the car-like part of the front of the vehicle, where of course you're going to be carrying passengers, and then of course it gives you that, as I say, separation to the load area, as I say, if you wanted to keep any, if you had a dog, or if you were going to be mountain biking or something like that and you wanted to put muddy bikes in the back, as I say, it gives you that separation. But as I say, very easy to remove. We can sort that out for you if you didn't want it. This bulkhead is called a Motexian bulkhead. Very well renowned for Kombis. You'll see as well as it comes with the rear window, which allows you crucially to be able to see out of the rear window at the back. It's plastic on this side, and you'll see on the other side it's actually carpeted as well, so it gives it that very much sort of load space car-like feel in the front. In terms of condition here in the back, this is the rubber floor which you get in the back of Kombis, very, very hard wearing. You can also kneel in these as well without sort of killing your knees like you do in some vans, so there is a little bit of padding in the back of here. Exposed rear wheel arches, got a couple of marks on the rear wheel arches. We can actually get sort of covers for these as well, which will improve the appearance as well, but this is very consistent with the age and mileage of the vehicle. Toolkit is located at the back here, and you can see all of the other factory panels which are located in the back of the van. There's a load light as well at the back, and a couple of tie down points in the rear as well. Condition here in the back, difficult to fault that. It's all looking very nice up here. Nice grab handle on the back as well, so you can give that a good pull for any vertically challenged customers. You can give that a pull and give that a shut just there. Number of elements of body styling on this particular example. So this particular van is one local lady owner from new. It was purchased from our nearest Volkswagen commercial dealer when it was brand spanking new. They were actually looking for a Sportline model, but there weren't any available at the time. So when they bought this, the Highline, which is as close as you could get to a Sportline, they had VW add these bits on from VW to actually create this look that you're seeing here today, which is very nice. And they include the tailgate spoiler. We've got sidebars, roof bars with crossbars. We've got the lovely recently refurbished gloss black alloy wheels, and also crucially that Sportline front spoiler as well. So really nice styling on this particular example. And I say the lovely thing with it as well is that it was added, I say, when the vehicle was new, not from factory, but it was done by the supplying dealer, the supplying VW dealer. If we open up the side loading door here, we can then start to have a look at the Kombi element of this van. So you can see On this age, all Highlines came with a 2+1 split in the back, which is very nice. As I say, it gives you full independence of this single seat compared to the two if you so want to. It doesn't make as much of a difference when you've got the bulkhead, because of course you're not going to be sort of pulling that forward to climb in through the back there. But as I say, it's very nice to have that option if you want to, and as I say, you could remove the bulkhead if you didn't want that there as well. Condition of the rear seats, all in very good order. You can see that we've got ISOFIX there as well, and of course, like all of these 2+1s, you can fold these seats down if you wanted to as well, and you've got the quick release points at the bottom as well, so as I say, you can remove those. Again, a couple of tie down points here in the back, and this just gives us a good look at the condition here in the rear, and you can see that it has been very well looked after. Reason being as well, you'll notice this particular example is no VAT, and I say reason being for that is this, as I say, has been literally owned by one local lady owner from new, so certainly hasn't seen much hard use at all. Looking then further around to the front of the vehicle, having a good look here at the bonnet. It's very much, it's largely free from stone chips, and of course you're going to get the odd one here or there, which is of course to be expected with a vehicle of this age. And then having a good look here at the front bumper, again in very good order. There's a couple of very sort of minor hairline marks here or there, but all in all looking very presentable indeed. I say this lovely Sportline front spoiler, the gloss black insert with the front fog lights as well, and I say I really think being in indium grey and you accompany that with the gloss black alloy wheels, side bars, roof bars, it does look very, very nice. And this is a good example here actually, as the sun has just decided to come out. It's been showers here all day, but as the sun's decided to come out, you can really see the difference here that the colour gives you in the contours, as I say, when the sun is shining on it. So it really does look very nice indeed. And this gives us a good chance as well to have a look down that driver's side and just show you how clean and straight this vehicle is. There's nothing much I can really point out to you, as I say, in terms of adverse condition. It's looking very, very good indeed. And I say with the roof bars as well, because it's got those crossbars, there is actually a function to those. You can actually load items on there as well if you like. You also get colour-coded wing mirrors with the Highline, colour-coded door handles as well. If we open up the driver's door, we can then start to have a look at the spec inside the cab here. You can just see the condition of the step. There's no excessive wear or anything there. We've got the rubber overmats in there, which is always nice to see. It's always a good sign that the vehicle's been looked after. Electric windows, electric heated mirrors. You can see that we've got two full remote keys with the vehicle. If I just turn the radio down there just a second. If we have a look at the dashboard, mileage on this particular example, 51,519 miles, so fantastic, fantastic mileage on this particular van. Turn the fog lights off, you can see there's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. It's all idling correctly as it should be. You get the leather steering wheel as well on a Highline of this age with a nice stitching under there. Usual sort of wear on the leather of the steering wheel. You see that on pretty much all Transporter Highlines. And then if we turn the steering wheel over to the left hand side, you can see that we've got cruise control on the end of the left hand side stalk just there. 6-speed manual gearbox. Air conditioning comes as standard on a Highline as well. You can turn the start stop off or the traction control off if you wanted to also. And here of course is the radio. You can connect a phone to this via Bluetooth as well. Looking at the front seats, you've got those famous adjustable armrests on both of the front seats, and that is for and on both sides of the front seats as well. So like I say, it makes traveling in these vans very, very comfortable indeed. Condition of the seats, again, very difficult to fault. There's no excessive wear or anything to the seats, no rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that. Certainly not a smoker's vehicle. If we look at the service book, this is the other lovely thing with this vehicle. So not only is it one owner, not only is it no VAT, low miles, nice spec, we've also got a nice service history as well. So first service here, so these are due every 2 years. You can see first service when it was 2 years old at 19,000 miles. That was with VW, the supplying VW dealer. Next one, 2019, 38,000 miles, again with the same VW dealer. And then the most recent one with a local garage to the owner, and that was in June 21 at 49,420 miles. And that also included, crucially, the timing belt change as well. So very nice to see a great service history all stamped in the service book as well. So just to summarize this particular vehicle, so this is a one owner from new, no VAT to be added, Volkswagen Transporter T5 Highline Kombi. It's the T30 with the 2-litre TDI engine, 140 brake horsepower, which means you've got that 6-speed manual gearbox. Lovely styling, including the alloy wheels. I'll give you a good look at the alloy wheels. They're 18-inch, and I say just recently refurbished in the gloss black as well, so they're all in really good order. Sidebars, roof bars, rear spoiler, front spoiler, and as I say, those items were added by the VW dealer, I understand, when the vehicle was purchased new by its one local lady owner from new. Clearly, as I say, not done any heavy work in its life. Perfect family vehicle, camping, mountain bikes, all that sort of thing. Is absolutely ideal for that because of the versatility that they offer. And of course, you've got the added benefit as well. Not only is it one owner, low miles, nice spec condition, but you've also got the added bonus that it's got a lovely service history as well. And the cam belt recently changed, so you're not going to have to worry about that for another 4 years or so. If you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles. We like to try and make the buying experience, the van buying experience, as easy as possible, and often that can include funding. And as I say, I feel that we are very good at that, and we can arrange funding with rates as low as 7.9% APR, and that goes for private individuals. We can also arrange finance for limited companies as well, whether the limited company is even relatively new or has been established for some time. And we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. And on top of that, we can deliver our vehicles nationwide also. Thank you very much for watching. These no VAT combis do not hang around for long, so if you are seeing this and you are interested, I would urge you to pick up the phone, give us a call before it is too late and it is gone. Thank you very much.